Good morning there, coffee people. Bobby here today. We're going to make some cold brewed coffee today, so stay tuned. Friends, we want to thank you for stopping by here today. Yes, we are going to show you how to make some cold brewed coffee, okay? And this is actually my first time doing it, so I don't even know what it's going to taste like yet. But I think it's going to be awesome. Friends, check out this cool shirt I'm wearing here. Check out the tie-dyed. This is from Robinson Orthodontics in Mint Hill, North Carolina. This is where my son goes. These people are awesome. If you live in this area and your child needs some braces, you need to go check them out, all right? So let's get started on the coffee making. Bring this camera on over here. We're going to show you what we're going to do here today. We have a quart jar, okay? And we've already rinsed it out. It's nice and clean. And we have just some regular old Folgers coffee here. Now, a lot of people like to get the coffee beans, you know, some Jamaican beans or some Colombian beans or whatever, these high dollar things, and then they want to go ahead and grind them up themselves, all right? Now, I might try that the next time I go to the grocery store. I might actually get some, but today what we're going to do, we got a quarter cup here, okay? So we're going to put 3 of them inside this jar, all right? So that's 3/4 of a cup of our Folgers coffee, okay? Put it inside the jar, just like so. 3, okay? So there's our coffee. You see about how far that goes up the jar there, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and put the lid back on this, slide it on out of the way. Now we have some filtered water here, okay? And we're getting ready to fill this on up, okay? So first of all, we're just gonna put a little bit in here, okay? And from this point here, we're going to stir it up. So let me hang on right quick. Let me grab something to stir with. I'll be right back. I guess this here's what I'm going to use. It's got this little thing here. We're going to pour just a little bit in, and we're going to go ahead and stir that coffee on in with that water. Try to get as much of it wet as you can, okay? That's probably pretty good right there. Now we're going to fill the rest of the way up with water. Like so, and we're going to fill it right on up there, okay, as far as we can, and we're going to stir it a little bit more here, okay, and that's pretty good. Everything's nice and wet, okay, so let's get our thing out of here. It's still got some coffee stuck to it, but that's all right. Go ahead and put your lid on here, cap it off, and we're going to go stick this one in the refrigerator, okay. Now guys, bring the camera back up here. I'm going to stick this one in the refrigerator, and then I'm going to grab one that we've already had in there for 18 hours, okay? And then I'm going to show you how we're going to strain it, okay? So stay tuned. Okay, here's the one that has been in the refrigerator since yesterday. It's been about 18 hours or so. Nice and cold. I know you can't tell that. Maybe you see that it's actually got a little frosty frost up there on the top there. So I'm telling you the truth, friends. It's been in the refrigerator. So now we're going to strain this, okay? So what we're going to do, we got us a big old glass container here, okay? Holds 8 cups of whatever you want to put in it. And we have our strainer, okay, right here. And we have a piece of cheesecloth, all right? So we're going to do a double strain on this. And our first strain is just going to be using cheesecloth, okay? And then we'll go back and we'll strain it one more time with a coffee filter, okay? So we're going to pull our lid off of our mixture here. And as you can see, it's got some big old clumps in there. That's okay though, we're going to get them filtered out. So here we go. We got the mixture going in here. There we go. Okay. Now, some people, and folks, I learned this from watching other YouTube videos, okay? Wow, we got a bunch of it down in there. Let's see if I can get some of it to fall out of the jar. Because they say don't press this stuff, because what you'll actually do is get it to where it tastes more bitter or something. You just want to let it naturally kind of drain the best it can, okay? You don't want to try to squeeze it or press any extra stuff out of there, because it'll actually make it more bitter. Okay, we're gonna let that sit there a few minutes, and then we'll show you what we do next. Okay, folks, after a couple minutes, we got just a little drip going there. I'm gonna give it just a little squeeze, if I can. I don't think that's gonna hurt nothing. I'm not gonna try to squeeze every bit of it out of there, but just to where it kind of stops, and then we're gonna throw this in the trash. Okay, the next step, we're gonna pull our little strainer off of here. We're gonna take our mixture of cold brew, pour it into a clean quart jar, okay? Actually looks like it strained it pretty good, but I think, yeah, see all that right there? We're gonna get rid of all that mess right there, okay? All right, I'm gonna rinse this out right quick, and then we're gonna strain it with the coffee filter. All right, with our container rinsed out here, we're gonna put our strainer back on top, and this time we're just gonna take a coffee filter, okay? And then we're gonna, that's right, you know what, one thing I wanna do, I wanna take this coffee filter, and I'm gonna wet it first, so that my coffee doesn't have to actually soak up, I don't know what I'm trying to say here, so that the coffee doesn't have to soak into the filter. We just want to go ahead and get it wet so the filtering process can start happening just a little bit quicker, okay? If you understand what I'm saying there. So here we go. We're going to take the coffee now, and we're going to start pouring it right on into our strainer, into our filter. And this will be our final filter, and it'll be ready to drink after that, guys. So stay tuned. And we'll show you how we get it done. Okay, it looks like it's taking a few minutes to go through. It's not going to go through quite as fast, but you see it's doing pretty good. So we're going to let that sit, and then we'll do a taste test. Okay, friends, as you can see, our filter is looking mighty dirty here. This process actually took a little longer than I thought. It's been sitting here for about 5 minutes going through that coffee filter there. And there's still just a little dab there. I think I'm going to go ahead and just toss it on out so we can get on with the process. But as looking at the gauge on the side of this, I've got about half a quart, a little over a half a quart of filter material here. Okay. So from this point here, I'm going to go ahead and just lift this on up and put it in the sink. We're not going to wait for that last little dab to filter out. Man, Hillbilly's getting a little impatient. I'm ready to try this coffee. Now from this point, this is a concentrated batch here, okay? And I'm going to leave it in this container, and because we got a nice little lid for this container here, and you can pick these up at Walmart. Maybe I'll find a link where you can get one of these off of Amazon if you want to get one. We're just going to, when we're done, we're going to cap it off. We're going to leave it in the refrigerator. But I'm going to double the amount of the content just to weaken it some, because I know this is going to be a really strong batch. So I'm going to pour some water in here, folks. I'm going to bring it up above a quart level. Actually a little bit past a quart, and that's going to be the level that we're going to taste test it. And let's see, let's go just a little bit more. Okay, I think from that point there, let me grab a spoon right quick. We're going to give this a little stir, and then we're going to taste test our cold brew coffee. All right, folks, it's time to taste test it. Notice we got this cool looking little glass here. We've already got some ice cubes in there. This is going to look fancy. So we're going to pour us a little bit of our cold brew coffee in there. Take a look at that. It looks pretty good, don't it? Kind of like a golden brownish color. I'm going to taste it just like that. Wow. It is really smooth. It does taste smooth. There's none of the, I know sometimes in coffee, you know, you get like an acidy type taste or whatever. Now from that point there, guys, we can go ahead and we can actually add us a little bit of creamer if you wish to, but actually it's good just like it was because it's not bitter at all. I'm not even going to really stir that. I'm just going to kind of let that kind of stir itself there. You can see how it's kind of making it more of a tan color. Let me taste that. It's very good. I may have watered down the whole mixture just a little bit more. I don't know. It's so smooth it just almost seems like it could have been a stronger mix. This actually might have more caffeine than I realize right now. I might be like on a real caffeine buzz here in a little bit. But folks, this is super smooth. I mean, it really is. It's really good. So, friends, if you want to try this at home, feel free. Here's how you do it. I learned this from watching a couple videos yesterday and then kind of implemented a couple things on my own with the filter and the strainer and doing the double strain on it and everything. So hope this helps. Have a great day. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.